All right, so I have a writing here. I don't know if it's spoken word or whatever. If you hear stuff in the background, it's because I have the windows open. It's hot as fuck. Um, the piece I've been working on for a couple of days is called Just Another. I have severe memory fucking issues, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to memorize this, but I'm gonna read it. It's on my cell phone. It's called Just Another. Just another, not belonging to a mother, sister, or brother type, special classes for a stutter, might be the cause for the drool rag and helmet that I've been given by others, just gifted. While my roots lie deeper than a pigment amongst dead trees, the reaper tends to sit in, persistent that this family of dead leaves were only given by a system. Inception of the matrix of a lie that I live in, tied to the mind with so many chains and wires that I can't slip it. Never haunted by death, only the thought of living. It's only a product of the pain that I harbor. Known fact is dying is easy, living is harder. Guess I'm a masochist or just hard headed to start in the forest where honor and respect lie dead in, but that would make necrophilia their fetish cause somehow they fucked that and I get it. It was a gift given to me. And I'm supposed to be grateful so you instilled it into me. The exact opposite of what it used to be. It wasn't free love and that's when they began using me. Picking and choosing what they choose to see, but what people refuse to believe is exactly what they do to me. Scheming, planning, and plotting to my eulogy. Seems like a huge setup. Something that would take sense for you to see. Out of my mind, wondering where my mind went. What is time spent or living life? It's got my mind bent. Are you talking about happiness or bars? Not the type that I write with my pen. Writing is the only way that I vent. Paranoid thoughts that my phone is something they might check. But I write to get stuff off my mind, having to fight the rest. This having a no life, show everything that he holds tight, can't keep a fucking secret. Low life, first you laugh, then you cry, make him think he's gonna die and can't show pride. Type life I've been living. That's the reason I swallowed 98 pills. It's my choice, and death shouldn't be one of them. See, when I check out, there is no thank you, come again. While they're trying to check me out, allow me to rest, no sleep oppressed, and try to dictate the way that I think of ways to succeed. Yet I am guilty and given into the noose that they've arranged in the trees. To hang out means there is no surface underneath. I've been calling Mayday. No one has shown, so I stay on my A game. They try to degrade and discriminate while I try to stay sane. For those that think they hold title and can speak to me, I put them in a scold's bridle and change sceneries. Shut them up and change what they see in me. See, after that, there's no way they can speak to me. It might be hard to swallow the fact that I've become hollow, learning the people you're born with are not family. Family is who God brings to you. You can't learn that in a starter pack. When was the last time you sent a text or called to say hi? Hospitalized and didn't have a contact to call if I died. That's old news. I didn't just cut ties. I made amends and we split sides. I didn't know them. They didn't know me, and that's for the rest of my life. If I've ever said or did something that hurt or offended you, I apologize. I'm still trying to make peace with my mind. From the outside looking in, it's hard to grasp the concept of what goes on inside. Constant reruns of bad times, always thinking I'm gonna die when I'd rather think of sunshine and blue skies. It's hard to stay positive when nothing but negative runs through my mind. If manifestation was real, the secret, law of attraction, it's just another reason my mind believes I'm getting killed. It explains the paranoia I feel, and while I'm writing this, the things I hear continue to call me a whiny bitch, while I try to brush it off and accept the fact that my mind is sick. I get delusional too often and can't seem to stop it. Talking to the voices, running a mosh pit. Inner avoidance is probably what caused this. While they're stomping, having a good time mocking, I sit astonished. I hear it's common. I try to think clear, but the clear is fogging. Can't seem to pass a smog check, exhausted. If there was a rocker, I'm off it, but the support group I have now is a godsend. If I haven't acknowledged enough everything that you do for me, I apologize. I don't mean to take you for granted. I've just developed shields and I can't stand it, but it's a necessity for me standing cuz I would probably be dead and one of the damned then. When people do nice things, I feel they expect something in return, but I'm Polynesian. That is not how we work. If it goes against the morals I have set in place, it really is best that I step away. See, my Samoan side tried to make me traditionally raised. My grandparents did that in an effort to keep me safe. Rest in peace, Grandma. Rest in peace, Grandpa. See, they did it to keep me out of a cage. But when I stepped into the real world, I realized that life is a shame. All that protection is what really made me lame. I knew to survive, I had to change. They changed me by taking everything I had away. I've grown into a misfit. Apparently, there's a different reality from real, and they're angry that I don't know the difference. See, I vote to disband it. No more delusion mechanics. I may have been a bit manic writing that. Audible hallucinations are a key in what makes me. They tend to blame me for everything they say to me, and it's that blame that makes me believe someone will run up and squeeze and take me. It's not that I'm afraid or scared, it's just that I don't know who or where, so everyone becomes the enemy. When I go out, it's gonna be on my time, my choice, not because someone's gonna be the end of me. I've thought very long and very hard about it to be sure it's exactly what I wanted. I don't want to doubt it. Being told to quit playing makes me believe in a different surrounding. So if this one's not real, then what is everything around me? And lately I've been feeling better with no idea how long it will last. If I try to succeed, how do I know that my mind's not reverting back? I quit working and dropped out of college for reasons like that. Unable to retain new information, and it makes me mad. Listen to a person speak for hours and get nothing out of that. Starting at chapter 23 and leave with nothing? I can't get those chapters back. Study for test and my mind gets erased? I can't get those answers back. Failure on every grade because I cannot answer that. Repetition developed in my brain, being trained in ways that my ability to learn seems like that's what they take away. See, these voices, they're angry that I listen. Seems that they keep saying I didn't have permission. No college, no work, no church, that's their system. When I say mental prison, I'm not kidding. But I'm still unaware of what exactly this is, still piecing together figments. I have a diagnosis of bipolar schizoaffective paranoid, so it's hard to make the decision. Is it an actual reality or fiction? Because when I see others like me who also listen, they get talked to, saying no one is talking and dismiss it, claiming that they only do that seeking attention. Personally, I have no control over what happens in my mind. I hear and it makes me think of the worst of my life. But how do these hallucinations know the worst of my times? See, their intelligence is what leaves them cursed by design. Targeted questions and information. Maybe it's caused by humans, but still I'm waiting, really thinking it could be fixed by medication. Is it hypnosis? I've tried meditation, but my mind won't be quiet long enough for it to be something that I take in. Yet humans are fucking stupid. They can't believe in that. Mention hypnosis and they leave and laugh. They failed a check and it's easier to brush off as psychosis. There is no call in that. To make it a thought which brings it all back. It has its benefits, it's not all bad, but it's what makes me unique. I'm not the only person that goes through this. I'm just another.